Hey there, welcome to another Memecast on the Internet is Awesome YouTube channel with Boomer and TS.
What's up, everyone? We're here for another episode of the Internet is Awesome Memecast. I'm TS and I'm here with Boomer. How's it going?
As always, doing great.
Sounds good. So let's just hop right in.
Let's do it. Absolutely. All right. First up, what do we got here?
You remember this movie, right? Think back to like
Donnie Darko.
12 or something.
Yeah. It's like one of my favorite.
Earlier than that.
It's like one of my favorite movies of all time. It was great.
Yeah, me too. It used to be my favorite movie, I think, and but I rewatched it recently, and it's kind of you know how it is when you rewatch movies that were your favorite as a kid.
Yeah,
it's still good. It's just like not as mind blowing as I thought it was.
Yeah, I think it was mind blowing for us when we were young and like we were getting introduced to all these new ideas, and this kind of fit into the
like
philosophical
universes.
Yeah.
So this is a new format that's been popping up the last couple weeks. So I like it because it's one of my favorite movies, like we said. So and so it just takes this format, and it's like just different ways of saying like that I didn't actually make a new friend, right?
Yeah. Sad. Okay, moving on.
someone who liked your tweet, yeah. You might have seen this one, but. This is from Aborted Dreams Facebook page. So if anyone wants to follow a good Facebook page, they post shit like this constantly. And I've seen other types of this meme of like the like trifecta, perfect storm of depression with quarantine, seasonal, normal.
Right.
And then God just chilling. But this is also a common meme recently. So, anyways.
Okay. Also sad and depressing. Great way to start.
You don't like my depressing news.
No, I don't. All right, what do we got here? I don't even know if this is a real meme. Yeah,
it is. Why not?
Yeah. It's crazy to think that we're in the 21st century and we got like flat earthers and creationists and climate change denialists and stuff like
totally regressing.
Yeah.
I think like I was talking with some other people, and we were saying like maybe around 2000 was like peak Western civilization, and just kind of gone downhill since I guess Bush maybe. And
well, have you seen the Social Dilemma, the new documentary?
Yeah, I did watch it.
Yeah,
it was okay, but I didn't really like the editing format, but I liked the ideas.
Yeah. I think we've talked about it on this Memecast quite a bit. I mean, Jaron Lanier, who's in there, he's one of my favorite kind of
See the guy with the crazy dreadlocks?
Crazy dreads, yeah. He's great. But I would argue almost that a big part of this social or cultural decline really has to do with social media and people's inability to focus on things. Maybe slightly connected, but I have this other podcast, and I brought on a couple guests to talk about deepfakes. And the last episode that I had was really touching on kind of the fake news epidemic that we have, and how deepfakes is going to be contributing to that as time goes on. So not only you kind of have this perfect storm of all these problems, and deepfakes is one of those elements.
Those are going to get more realistic.
Oh yeah.
If they aren't already.
Yeah. So you can only imagine like all these 7 idiots of the apocalypse with the tool or the sword of deepfakes. Yeah, it's not a pretty picture in the future, but we'll see.
I think I maybe in an old episode, or maybe it was just something I shared on my own social media, but it was a comic of like back at the beginning of time where I think it was Moses was maybe hammering out his
Ten Commandments
tablets. Yeah. And it's like, people one day will use knowledge to gain power, and then the other guy says, what if people gain so much knowledge that they can selectively choose their own facts and create their own realities? And then and then Moses is like, shut the fuck up. That's kind of where we are now.
Yeah, definitely. It's whatever. It's very interesting. I could talk about this all day, but let's get to some more memes, right?
Yeah. This is, as you can see, another aborted dreams.
Yeah.
But this is so applicable. Like, you think
Yeah.
you live in a trendy city or something. Not even trendy, but like just not Hickville, you know. But then you go to the comments section, just science deniers and just people trolling, and it's just the worst. So don't read the comments. But I always do. I just go there because it's like, I don't know. It's like, you know, it's the social dilemma. It's addictive.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see these little dramas.
Yeah, I don't. Also because I only read news in Spanish, and it's hard enough to get through the articles to understand what they're saying, and the comments are just
Ben Affleck, depressed Ben Affleck's been a common meme the last few years, but recently he's got a new girlfriend, and who's cheered him up or something. But I haven't actually seen many memes of like happy Ben now, but I'm sure they exist, because I've seen the pictures, like, just, you know, on the tabloid ads when you're browsing the web and stuff. I may or may not have clicked them. But...
Okay, thanks for the information. Moving on.
Just keep going.
Sometimes some of the stuff that you find for this Memecast, what is this?
I like this one because it's like, okay, the dick's enough, but then it's eat a dick.
Yeah.
That's indisputable. God.
Yeah. Great.
Okay, this is the one before we started, you asked if there was any current event memes that are going on. So I don't know if it might have been even last weekend or something, but this RBG Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who was on the U.S. Supreme Court, she died. And basically I'm not an expert, okay, but from what I gather, she was a Democrat, and she was able to keep the balance of power with the Democrats, or at least keep Republicans from being the majority. But now she's gone, and the president now has the authority to elect a new member of the Supreme Court, which is going to give Republicans a majority. And if he contests the result of the election in October, or November, whatever it is, then the Supreme Court is the one that can make the final decision. Like, they're the ones who broke the tie between Bush and Gore back in 2000. So just imagine what's going to happen with the Republican-controlled Senate.
That has some, I mean, if that's how things turn out with this election, I personally don't think so. But if that's the way that it turns out, that's some pretty serious consequences for the states.
Anyways, this is just, you know, people saying, like, everyone on Twitter was just like, fuck, you know, this is the worst thing. Like,
yeah,
I'm sure it's a bit of exaggeration, but then the other part was that, I don't want to get too much into it, but you're not supposed to put a new Senate member during an election. Like, it's kind of like, it's an unwritten law, I guess, and something that's been frowned upon in the past. But, you know, now the Republicans have their chance to, you know, have kind of this wild card. So, of course, they're pushing it through. And I think last night Trump nominated someone.
Okay.
Anyways, there you go. The news.
Thank you very much. I've been out of it for the last week, so there's a very good synopsis for me and anybody else who's listening. Thank you. And slightly not so funny meme to go along with it.
I know. I just tried to find one.
Yeah.
You know, she died, so it's not like it's bad taste to have any meme, but
yeah,
she was old. That's the thing. Like, why you like working until your deathbed on the U.S. Supreme Court just so? I also heard
fuckers
can't take it over.
yeah. I also heard that she was diagnosed with some sort of cancer several years ago, and she stayed on precisely for the reason that you mentioned. But let's not get into it. We're not here to talk about politics. We're here to talk about memes. What is this?
That's a great one. Look at his eyes. He's like.
It looks really stoned.
That's kind of me right now, because
thanks for sharing.
To get this podcast. I want to get this podcast out of the way. And you always get pissed off when I, you know,
slack
delay.
Yeah, for those listening, TS always delays. We like set a time, and then it's always half an hour or sometimes an hour too late. And I've got so many things to do on Sundays. I get frustrated, but I like doing the memecast. It keeps me in a good mood. Just not the scheduling. Next.
I was good today.
Yeah.
This one's good for you.
Yeah. No, this is I've
no
been
reason.
No, I've been listening to a lot of Tim Ferriss and his kind of investment into psychedelics treating PTSD or addiction and things like that. There's a large movement in the States now where they actually have testing for specifically psilocybin mushrooms treating a lot of these conditions. There's a lot of research done, I think in the 70s, maybe early 80s, that was then shut down by the war on drugs in the States. And now it's kind of coming up again. And I mean, again, as you said, I am not an expert on the subject, but there does seem to be a lot of very highly promising kind of early results showing that a lot of these psychedelics, mostly psilocybin mushrooms, are able to help treat a lot of these psychological disorders. So yeah, very, very interesting times.
Your brain a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Rewire some faults.
What's that food journalist, Michael Pollan? If you've ever read any of his books, great books. I highly recommend them to anybody. I think like The Omnivore's Dilemma, and I can't remember other ones, but they're really solid books. And one of the presentations that he's given is on psychedelics, and I think it's the greatest metaphor for like what psychedelics can do. Imagine you're going down a ski slope, right? And you're constantly going down in the same way, and you have this kind of grooved path in the snow. So it becomes easier and easier and easier to go down that path. And Michael Pollan says what psychedelics do is it just adds a fresh layer of snow on top. So it's less easy to go down that same groove and to create a new groove in a different direction, which I guess would play into this psychological disorders or predominantly addiction, right? It enables you to find a new path and beat addiction in that sense. I butchered it, but he says it in a very cool beautiful way. Yeah, it's one of the ones I like the most. Anyways, good meme. We tend to ramble a lot today. It's interesting side discussions. Next one, let's see. This is definitely a little bit like you and me back in college, right?
Yeah, we're not even college. But well, me in college, not you so much.
Well, no, prom and I think college more so. Anyways, we don't need to go too personal.
We were before the memes era, but still.
We were think about this, DS. We were before social media. This like our high school area.
Didn't get my first cell phone till I graduated, and it was like Samsung flip phone.
Yeah, same here.
When we first went traveling, we had no cell phones, no Google Maps.
Imagine that.
No data plan.
we had what was it? The Lonely Planet, South America on a shoestring. Yeah, crazy.
I think about doing that now. I'd be so scared to do that without a phone. Now, whenever I go to a country, I just buy a SIM card, and it's pretty easy. Yeah,
but think about how great we felt doing that.
Yeah.
Anyways, for any of you youngsters listening to
check your phone.
Check your phone, get rid of it while you go
or maybe
traveling.
Just keep it for emergencies.
Yeah, exactly. Or buy a flip phone for emergencies. Yeah. Right on. Next. I just
love how slow it looks like he's running.
It's like he's like jogging away from the bear or bear costume.
It's not like in Fear, it's just fuck off.
I think we can all relate to this, right?
Yeah.
Great. Good one.
Yeah, I was I don't know I was last night when I was collecting memes. Let's just say I found some things a lot funnier in my state of mind at that time. Sure. I've got some silly ones.
Okay, so that's prepping for the next one, which I got a glimpse of. Oh, that's so stupid. Thanks for the warning. Again,
mute yourself. This is another stupid one, but
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, so this is just another a meme that's been trending. So this is an old movie, like from 7 years ago or something. But it's Scarlett Johansson, like interested, and then the oh yeah face or whatever. So Anyways, you'll see the next 3 all have the same format with different variations.
Okay, so it's a trending meme. Okay,
Yeah,
let's go.
Trending. That's why I included it.
Let's go through it then.
They're not great memes.
Okay.
This one's a bit homophobic and a bit funny. So.
A little, yeah, for younger people as well. The Michael one.
Yeah, to include the Michael one.
It's cute and stupid. Okay, next.
I had to include a Leo meme too, because like I realized though, because we've been focusing on that one of him like the drunk Leo one.
Yeah.
Last couple episodes, but there's so many memes of him right now. There's from different movies too. Like, so here's 2 different movies and 2 memes with him. But
I don't remember either scene, but I don't get it. But I guess that's okay.
I don't even know what it's the bottom one. Must be Wolf of Wall Street, I guess. But
I'm thinking the
top one's Django.
The more recent one, the Hollywood, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But I don't know what this is referring to. I don't get the meme. But
anyways, he's a great actor.
Fantastic. Okay, we're done. Favorite one? I think they're all kind of stupid. The bear one's pretty good.
I don't know. There's too many stupid ones. Yeah. Which one did I laugh hardest at? Maybe the fart and your Zoom lights up.
So dumb. I'll vote for the bear one because it's the most relevant to actual life.
I'm probably gonna include the Scarlet Joe one in the thumbnail just because it's trending. So
very good.
Hopefully get some clicks.
Very good.
Okay, great. Well, I think that was a good episode. Had some good discussion. Some
some side chats. It's some.
That just shows you the quality of the memes does not necessarily dictate the quality of the episodes.
Good point. Cool. TS. Well, talk to you next week then.
Okay.
Cheers.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can check out our Instagram and TikTok channels with our favorite memes. Links are in the description below. And share with us your favorite memes, and we will review them on the Memecast. See you next week.